The time when I heard that Keemstar is going to interview Onision, immediately I was like, this interview is going to be horrible. And the only reason Onision must have accepted to be interviewed by Keemstar is because Keemstar doesn't know a lot about Onision, so he could come on top and redeem himself. If he went through the interview, there are a lot of parts where Keemstar should have doubled down on Onision's bullshit, but he didn't. For instance, the most important question that was asked was regarding the body rating videos. Now this question was asked at the very end of the interview, but I'm going to bring it out first because I think it is a lot more important and it shows why this interview was straight up garbage.
We gotta end relatively soon, but there's one thing that I have been against you on from like the very beginning, and this happened many years ago.
Sure.
And it's when you asked your fans, and some of them you have to know are under the age of 18, but you asked your fans to send you pictures of themselves and you would rate them, you know, whether or not they were
No, not send. Not send.
Okay.
Not send. I don't know where that came from. I'd never asked people to send me any photos.
Well, okay, we'll clarify it. How did that go down? Like through your website?
Post to a public forum that said 18 plus only.
Okay. So
that's what you were looking for. I asked people to post, I said adults only repeatedly on the site. There were rules against no inappropriate photos. On the site, it said 18 plus only. In my videos, I said 18 plus only.
Now, there are a lot of things which is wrong about this answer. The website doesn't say 18 plus. It actually says 16 plus.
On Onision.xyz, you guys started a topic called Rate Me from 1 to 10. On Onision.xyz, someone started a topic asking people to post a picture of their body to get my opinion on it. Someone went to Onision.xyz and started a topic called Would Onision Date You?
What does Lainey think about your body? Post a picture of your body and let Lainey judge. 16 plus. Hello, who are you? What is your name? How old are you? My name is Sabrina. I'm 15. My name is Madison. I'm 16, almost 17. My name is Haley. I'm 15. My name is Marios. I'm 17. My name is Naomi. I'm 15. My name is Elwin. I'm 13, I believe. My name is Nicole. I'm 17. I'm Mikey, 13. Haley, 14. My name is Cher. I'm 15. My name is Ida. I'm 15. My name is Charlotte. I'm 15. My name is Ollie. I turned 15 in September.
Site, it said 18 plus only. In my videos, I said 18 plus only. And I also said even if you are 18, even if you are 18 plus, you still can't post inappropriate photos. So I have all these things and nobody talks about it because they're liars and all they want are clicks.
that's great, but you had to know that underage girls would be like making posts and for you to rate
That's
them.
where the no inappropriate photos thing comes in.
I understand, but you had to know that underage girls would do this regardless of you saying it's 18. You had to
I
know
wasn't
that.
thinking about, underage girls were not crossing my mind. There was like 6 moderators per forum or something, so the other moderators were also assigned to manage that as well and make sure that nobody was breaking rules. So, like I said, that's why people are having a fucking time getting anything happening out of this, is because I thought about all these things in the sense that I was like, gotta make sure everything's legal, gotta make sure everything's appropriate. That's why I want to do this the right way, and we did it the right way.
So Onision tried to justify its actions by saying, well, it's not illegal. Even CR, a person who has 10 years of deep friendship with Onision, a person who at one point was even living with him and had filmed multiple videos with Onision, was saying this thing is weird and creepy.
But I still think his morality's fucked. Like you hear about that little girl forum thing that he has?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. He justifies what he does because it is not illegal. But bro, that doesn't mean that it's not fucking creepy. You can be a creepy ass bastard sitting there at the park as a 31-year-old watching teenagers hang out, underneath the bleachers, rating them, staring at them. And yeah, that might be legal, but that's still fucking creepy. It's called being accepted into society, not being a fucking weirdo.
He is a
There's
weirdo.
There's a difference between morality and legality.
Oh my god. On the scale of normal to weird, he's like past weird. He's whack.
The weirdest part is just how he tries to justify all of his actions by this is legal.
When Onision was asked the question about grooming Sarah, Onision answered it like this.
The main negative points against you is this allegations of you grooming this girl. How old was Sarah when she first came to your house, and were you actually her guardian? And just kind of explain that briefly.
So first, I'd like to establish that it's enormously debunked. I made a 30-minute video just showing how many times Sarah repeatedly said that nothing happened even when she was well into being 18. She said repeatedly that she was not groomed. She even said if anyone was groomed, it was us.
Now the problem is, when a person is getting groomed, they don't know that they are actually getting groomed. It is like when you sign up for Ponzi scheme or pyramid scheme. In your mind, you are thinking, this isn't a pyramid scheme, this is actually a multi-level marketing company. You don't realize you are being scammed until you get out of the scheme and lose thousands of dollars. A person doesn't realize he is being manipulated or groomed until that person completely gets out of that phase. So initially, when Billy and Ayala got out of Onision's house, Onision made multiple videos attacking them. So when Onision was asked question about this, he said, I was just defending myself. There was no bullying.
Here's another main thing from the Onision haters, right? They say, you must believe all victims, right? And another reason why I'm mad at you is because that you just keep attacking these girls. Do you think like the internet's just not treating you fair at all? Because obviously they were saying that I was I was guilty because I wasn't defending myself, and then I defend myself and they say, oh, you're bullying them. Fucking idiots. I mean, that's
like,
just a strong...
you can't have it both ways.
Exactly.
Either I defend myself and you say that I'm bullying people, or I don't defend myself and you say I'm some kind of criminal.
So guys, now I will just play some clips for you, and it is pretty obvious that Onision was bullying them.
I had one really private thing, and he just told everyone. You told everyone secrets about me. You wanted me to not see my family for an entire year, and you tried to manipulate your way around it by saying drug users.
You were raised by a bunch of criminals. And obviously, if she looked like her ugly friend Ayala, and Ayala is so ugly. She has really dark areas around her eyes. She has a really annoying voice. Her eyes are too far apart. Ayala is so gross.
Like trying to make me look bad because I'm a 19-year-old girl.
I hope Billy and Ayala wind up with each other because I think they're about equally as evil.
But it is scary when I have asked you and I told you that you are making me feel uncomfortable and safe, and I've asked you to stop and leave me alone, and you continue to use my name and my information in your videos. This is my final cease and desist.
You criminal. You're a bad person, a liar, an illegal drug user. You were raised by criminals. You lied to us repeatedly. So you, a person who scores lower on IQ tests, who didn't even graduate high school, you cheated on my wife, you act like you were the victim. You got dumped so many times. You're awful, druggy people. You do illegal drugs in the state of Virginia. You are a cheater, Billy, and you lie, an awful druggie. So I told her to get a tramp stamp of I'm a liar, because she's a liar. And you are mega boring. You're just so overwhelmingly wrong. You are a liar. Your word isn't worth much. You're playing the victim card.
If you guys don't know, in December of 2018, Onision accused Shane Dawson of being a pedophile, and he even made an hour-long documentary about that. On this interview, Onision apologized Shane Dawson for that, but on the other hand, he also was saying, I wasn't wrong, so I don't consider it as an apology.
I'm gonna make two statements on that. The second one's a question, but the first one is, what goes around comes around. Okay, so that's an important life lesson. But secondly, can you tell me exactly, and if possible, get it as close to a quote as possible, what Shane, in his own voice, said?
I believe he was calling, I don't have the quotes right here, I believe he was calling a child that won a pageant sexy. And that was like one of the main points.
How many times did he call a 7 or 8 or 9-year-old that?
I think he was doing it a lot, like quite a lot. But you know,
okay, and what did his co-host say to him?
Don't say that. You can't say that, if I remember correctly.
And she additionally said you could go to prison to him.
Right. But does that exclude the possibility of him joking, though? I mean, even though all these
when his co-host is saying you could go to jail for what you're saying, and he's not backing down, yikes.
So the whole reason for this accusation was a joke. that Shane Dawson made years ago. Now I'll just play a clip from Gus and Eddie podcast, so for me and you, this is absolutely going to be a joke. But for Onision, this might be an actual statement, and sometimes in the future, you might get an actual documentary about this from Onision.
You mentioned alt accounts earlier though. I actually have a question. Did you guys ever when you were super small online, did you ever do any weird little grindy things like make another account and subscribe to yourself or leave a comment?
For me personally, I haven't really been on the internet that long,
Mhm.
so as far as height and weight, it's pretty much been the same.
Oh my god.
Because I've been 5'11".
That wasn't true. You know that wasn't the
question. You guys seem I was being when I was smaller, but see, I haven't been on the internet. If I was a kid on the internet.
True. I'm sorry. I don't want to step on your toes, be rude, but I think what Gus was asking was when the size of your dick was smaller when you started out on the internet and it got bigger. Did you do any weird stuff when your dick was smaller?
No, if anything, it's gotten smaller. It's gotten much smaller. But the rest of me proportions are the same. Yeah.
As I've gotten bigger on YouTube, my dick has gotten smaller every time. It's when you have that boost day, that good day of subs. I'm like, well, shit, my dick's gonna get way smaller.
Yeah, it's the trade-off that you have to be willing to accept.
If you're fine, if you're struggling and you want to do YouTube so bad, go for it. Just want you to know. Your dick will get smaller.
Very
the bigger
small.
you get.
Fully inverted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what Ninja and PewDiePie's dicks look like right now. I have no idea.
You know what they call that term actually? When your phallus will start retroactively growing because of subgrowth? It's called the social blade. It'll just get sucked in just like
Jesus.
that. Look it up.
That's good.
So guys, this video took me more than 5 hours to record. There are a lot of things that I'm not even able to pronounce because English is my 4th language. I mean, how can you guys even pronounce things like make sure to do that? Make sure to do that. You guys are just awesome. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, help me reach 100 subscribers, like this video, and have a nice day. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I hope you'll continue to have an amazing day. See you later.